welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have our annual draft 1v1. I think we've done this 2 years now, back to back, so kind of around that same time again, where the draft should be happening sometime soon. We're going to be doing it again now, and this time you will be representing Raw, I'll representing SmackDown, and yeah, should be pretty fun. Anything to add?
Yeah, this is just going to be, you know, a draft. This isn't what we're predicting or anything. This is just us doing it just for fun, just to see. I guess it's kind of like who we like in order, basically, right now. But yeah, we'll eventually do a prediction for the draft as well in the future.
Yeah, let's kick things off. Since you are Raw, I will give you the first round pick, as you're the first show that appears on weekly TV.
With my first pick, I'm going to go with CM Punk. He's one of my favorites, one of the biggest stars. I'm assuming we're resetting the champions in this world, so I would be giving him the world champion.
Now for my first one, it could go a few ways. I'm going to leave the guy I want for my next pick, but I will go with the megastar, and that is Cody Rhodes. Even though he's kind of away from TV right now, we haven't seen him since WrestleMania, I'll still pick him with my first round pick.
And then what my second pick, I'm going to go with Io Sky. I'm going to go ahead and take care of the men and women's division early. And yeah, I'll just have the two biggest and, in my opinion, the best stars in the WWE.
If you want to go with a woman's pick, I'll have to copy you with another woman's pick, and I think I will go with Bianca Belair. I think she's still one of the best. I think obviously she hasn't held a belt for quite a while, but I think whenever she does get a belt back on her, it's gonna be great.
Yep. So far we're sticking to who was on the same division. But this time I will be switching things up, and I will go with Roxanne Perez. I want to get a young person on the roster who has potential to just be, you know, whatever she can make it to at this point. So, yeah, she's my IC champion potentially here.
And then my third pick, I am going to go with the guy I was talking about originally, and that is Gunther. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's one of the best for a reason, and he has to come join the Blue brand.
Yep, and then for me, I'm going to go with the next biggest star, in my opinion. That's John Cena. We're going to be running back that Cena and CM Punk feud. And, yeah, that'll be a great addition to any roster, of course.
Now, for this one, this is the first time I guess we're going to kind of get a little bit controversial on how we're going to do this pick. But I will take Seth Rollins. But since we're taking groups as one pick, do I get Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins? Or do I just get Seth Rollins for now? I'll still take them no matter what, but...
Yeah, it's fine. You can take all of them.
Okay. So, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, come over to SmackDown. I think Paul Heyman's here somewhere, but yeah, we'll leave him. I'll find him later.
Alright, and since you are taking a faction, I'm going to take not a faction, but I will be taking a tag team, and that is the Street Profits. I want my tag team division, and you know, these are the two people that I really like at the moment. They are the actual tag team champions as well, so yeah, it's gonna be nice to have people with that caliber of experience and world championships on their resume.
Yeah, for my next pick, I will go with another guy who can float from either the mid-card or go to that world title picture, and that is Drew McIntyre, already on the SmackDown bread, so let's keep him there.
No. And I'm going to pick one more tag team, and that is Fraxium. They're one of my favorite tag teams as well, and I just want to, you know, get them off early and just get my tag team division set.
Yeah, for my next pick, after I can find Nathan Frazier, where is he at? But with my next pick, I will be going with Kevin Owens anyway. Yeah, and just one of my favorites. Got to keep him on the SmackDown brand.
Yeah, and then for my next pick, I will be going with let's go Alexa Bliss. Just a big star right now, someone who could kind of float around and do anything on your roster. Yeah, just a big star for me.
And then with my next pick, I will go with another tag team, and I will take DIY. Probably the next best tag team on the board. Obviously, MCMG is another big one, but for now, I will just take DIY.
Yeah, and I feel like she's been here too long, so I'm going to go Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Like that. Now, I kind of want to start getting some more women. I feel like that's where I'm lacking right now. So, with my next pick, I will be going with Stephanie Vaquer from NXT. She has a real case of being the best woman right now in the world, so come join the Blue brand.
Yeah, and I'm going to continue with picking my favorites, and I'm going Bayley.
Nice, nice. Now, I'm gonna keep going down the women's direction, but I want to take somebody who could be the next big thing, and that is Lyra. I think she's somebody who, after this Becky feud, can be, one of the top women.
Speaking of the next big thing, maybe this is a controversial, I have to figure out, but I'm going 30 Dom. So if that means I get Judgment Day, that's fine. If it doesn't mean I get Judgment Day, that's also fine. Maybe I just get the men of Judgment Day, since Liv and Raquel are a tag team.
I'll give you all three, or I'll give you Dom, Liv, and Raquel. So I'll give you that.
All right.
Because that seems like what's gonna happen if they do split.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So now for me, I can go a few different directions. I could kind of keep building my men's roster, or I can still knock down some women and bring them over. For me, I'm going to go with my women's mid-card champion, and that is Chelsea Green. Still the best United States champion ever.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with the newly acquired Aleister Black. Just someone who can put on some good in-ring quality matches for me, a vet to get in there and kind of help out some of the younger people that'll eventually be on my roster.
For me, I'm going to go with a guy who just debuted this year, and that is Penta. Yeah, he's a fantastic guy to mix with a lot of the guys I got on my roster so far.
That's who I was going to pick next, but with my next pick instead, I will still continue picking my favorites. I'm going Finn Balor.
All right.
In my world, he will win matches.
Now, there's a few people who I'm seeing who are kind of injured. I want to take them, but I don't know. But a guy who is young and will be great is Obafemi, and that's my next pick.
Fair enough, and I'm gonna go with let's get a younger guy in here. Something we can go with a actually not a young guy. I'm going LA Knight.
Okay. All right. For me now, I only have one tag team, so let's get our second one. I am gonna go with MCMG. Still on the board, so I feel like they're kind of dropping a bit too low for me.
Yeah, Motor City definitely a rising fan favorite in the WWE right now. But for me, I think next I'm gonna go Asuka. That sounds good for me.
Then next up, I have to go with Rey Fenix. Put him with Penta, and then we got our third tag team as well.
All right, and let's see. We have a lot of good options still, and I think the option I'm going with is Jordan Grace.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I got a few tag teams now. I think I'm good there. I'm gonna go back to the woman. And I think I'm gonna go with Tiffany Stratton. I think she's still probably one of the best women left on the board. So yeah, let's take her.
And I'm going Jacob Fatu.
That was somebody who I had on my big board. But another guy I have on my big board is Sami Zayn. Let's put him back on SmackDown. We can do some more Kevin Owens stuff.
And I didn't even know she was still on the list, but I'm going Julia.
Okay. Next up, where do we want to go with this pick? Okay, I'm going to go with another young woman, and I'm going to go with Sol Ruka.
And I'm going to continue on the young person train, go Carmelo Hayes.
Okay. Next up, alright, I'm going to bring Dragon Lee, a guy who can be one of the most entertaining guys on the show, so I think he fits perfect with some of the guys that we have on this roster as well.
Alrighty, getting a little slim now as far as the very, very top end talent. However, I'm gonna go with another young person, and that's Javon Evans.
I like that pick. Not a young person, but a guy who still moves like a young person. I'll take AJ Styles.
Okay, I will go. Let's go Randy Orton. Just one of the best vets and maybe one of the higher, most popular people on the roster left.
There's a guy who I've seen, and I feel like I should have picked him by now, but I will go with Roman Reigns. Yeah, he fell so low, but this is more of my marketing ploy.
All right, and let's see. We will go Charlotte Flair.
Okay. Where do we want to go next? I'm gonna take another woman. I'm gonna take a SmackDown woman currently, and that is Naomi.
And I will go Ethan Page.
Next up, I'm gonna take Sheamus. Bring him back to the Blue Brand.
I need a little bit of comedy on my roster, so I'm going R-Truth.
Okay, so I've seen as well. So I guess you have that future tag team down the line. Where do I want to go next? I'm going to take a man who's currently injured, but somebody I can't wait to see come back, and that is Bronson Reed.
Alright, and you know, I'm going to go, he's still here. He is the current World Heavyweight Champion. I'm going Jey Uso.
Fair enough. For me, though, I want to go back to the tag team division. I am going to take former tag team champions, the War Raiders.
Okay. And for me, I'm looking for, let's go Austin Theory.
Do you want Grayson Waller with them?
Sure, why not?
Where is Grayson? Okay. Next up for SmackDown, we will be taking, we're going to go with somewhat returning but hasn't done much, Tyler Bate.
And I will go Trick Williams.
I'll follow that by also taking Ludwig Kaiser.
And I will go Jade Cargill.
Okay. Now, I'm going to take a legend. I'm going to take Rey Mysterio.
Alright, and I will go, as I said, I need a little bit of comment. I think this person could do that, and that is Maxine Dupree.
I like that. I like that. Next up for me, who would I want to go with? Trying to scout the board, make sure we're not leaving off any of the big guys. Okay, next up, I'm going to take another injured fellow, but somebody who I can't wait to come back, and that is Ilya Dragunov.
And one more injured person, Kairi Sane.
Okay. Okay. One on a streak of men. Let's get some more women now. I'm going to go with... what do I want to take? I'm going to take Candice LeRae. I'm going to take Candice.
And I will go the Wyatts.
Okay. So Uncle Howdy, Eric Rowan, Dexter Loomis, and Nikki Cross. Oh, Joe Gacy, and then Nikki. Oh, that's all your brand. Whoops. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, with my next pick, I will be going with another woman from NXT, and that is Zarya.
Nice. And I will go, it's getting slimmer and slimmer, but Chad Gable is still on the board, and he's looking good to me.
Alright, do you want El Grande with him? And the Creeds, I guess?
Sure, why not?
I'll give you the Creeds. Oh.
That is Brooks Jensen.
Creeds, go there. And then, I guess you also get Ivy Nile as well. Alright, next up, who do I want to go with? Okay, I'm going to go with another woman. I'm going to go with Kalani Jordan. Fill out some of our women's roster.
I will go Fatal Influence. Fallon Henley, Jasmine Nix, and JC Jane.
Alright. Thinking on how I want to fill this out. Alright, I'm going to go with Taviana Heights. I think he's been really great. Somebody who's a young guy who will be on the brain for a while.
I'm going to go Zelina Vega.
Like that. Since she's right next to her, I'll also go with Zoe Stark. I think she's somebody who could be a big deal if booked correctly.
Damian Priest.
Like that. For me, let's go with... we'll go with Charlie Dempsey.
And I will go The Miz. I have Carmelo Hayes, so, you know, might as well throw The Miz out there with him.
Alrighty, for me, I will go with... I'll take Pete Dunne as well. Keep my European roster bloodline going.
And I will go Karrion Kross. And if you want to give me Scarlett, then sure, why not?
Alrighty. Next up, I'll take Miles Bourne. Complete my NQCC, I guess.
And I'll go Pretty Deadly.
Like that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to take Tatum Paxley. Get another NXT woman.
And I get JD McDonough.
Okay.
Still a few good people on the board, but it's getting very slim, so maybe we'll cut it down to our last 2 picks here each. And we'll wrap up our list with those final 2 picks.
Alright. then on that case, I will take a guy who definitely dropped a lot, but I will take Andrade.
That was gonna be who I picked up next. But I will go. You know, might as well pick him. People hate him, but I don't care. I'm picking Logan Paul.
All right, with my final pick of the draft, I think which route do I want to finish on? I will take, with my final pick of the draft, NXT's North American Champion, Ricky Starks.
That was also who I was looking at to pick next. So with my final one, you know, there's a couple good people still left around. But I'm going to go with a veteran here, and I'm going with Natalya.
I like that. Alright, so here we have our rosters. So would you like to break down your roster?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I guess we'll name our champions. Who would we put as our champions? I would have CM Punk as my world champion. I would have Io Sky as the women's world champion. I'd probably put a mid-card title on Liv Morgan. She's really doing really good right now, so I'd put the IC title on her. Fraxium as the tag team champions, and let's go Javon Evans as our mid-card IC champion for the men.
Alright, so for me, for the World Heavyweight Champion, let's put it back on Gunther, keep things right in the world. For our Women's Champion, I think it'd be really interesting to start Steffi Valkyrie as champion, so I'm going to go with that. You can have the match with Bianca, Lyra, Chelsea, could have some really fun matches. For the United States Champion, I'm going to go with AJ Styles. I think he would be a good guy to carry that division. Tag team, men's tag team, I'll go with the Lucha Bros. I think, obviously, MCMG, DIY. You also have Owens and Sami Zayn that I can always put back together. And then for my women's United States, I'm going to go with... I'm going to put on Tiffany Stratton. I think she's the right person to carry that women's mid-card division. But yeah, pretty good draft. I like my team. Is it anybody who you wanted, or who would you want most from my roster?
Probably Bianca Belair. Just one of my favorites, so yeah, I'd probably pick her.
Yeah, I like that. But that will wrap it up for our annual draft. Let us know who you would have drafted and who had the better team down in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.